I, for one, am more concerned about a nuclear Iran than I am about where Jews live in Jerusalem. The weapons that Hamas and Hezbollah use come from Iran. The money that they receive comes from Iran. The propaganda calling for Israel's destruction comes from Iran. It is conceived and produced in Iran. In my view, the fundamentalist regime in Tehran, teetering on the brink as it may have been in recent weeks, cannot be considered merely an emerging threat. It is, in fact, a threat now, poised to become an even greater threat as long as it clings to power. Ultimately, Israel's legitimacy does not depend on what anyone else says. It is etched in the annals of history by men and women who made the desert green, by Nobel Prizes earned for peace, by groundbreaking innovations in world-class institutions, by lives saved and democracy defended, peace earned and battles won. No matter how loud or how numerous the hateful voices, there can be no denying the Jewish people's right to live in peace and security in a homeland for which they have had a connection for thousands of years. I believe the United States, in partnership with Israel and the Jewish people, all of us who want peace in the Middle East, can change the course of history. What Israel needs, what it must have, is willing partners for peace. If I can get what I want without ever sitting at the negotiating table, why would I ever sit at the negotiating table? What Israel needs is the security of knowing that its children will not have to endure the rockets that rain upon Surat. What Israel needs is to know that its neighbors will stop funding terrorism. What Israel needs to know is that Iran will not become a nuclear threat. What Israel needs to know is that the United States of America will be standing with it shoulder to shoulder without a ray of sunlight between us when it comes to safeguarding its people, its security, and its right to exist in peace.